and welcome to the channel. Now some of you guys may already know what my car is. What is my car? You've probably just seen a glimpse of it then, and you've probably seen it in some of my past videos that I have made. It is indeed a 2006 1.8 Vauxhall Vectra C. So I've had the car for about 2 years now. I bought it with 75,000 miles on it. It has now got, let's have a look, shall we? It has 93,752 miles currently as this video is being shot. So I am the third owner of this car. I have used it in my videos, my projects that I have done, which you may have seen already on the channel. So yeah, I'm planning on getting rid of this car in the next 5 or so months. Not sure on that just yet, but my plans for this car is not to keep it. Now, as you've probably seen in some of the B-roll footage I've just shot, my car is a bit dirty and it's in reasonably good nick for what it is. I've had quite a few problems with this car since I've had it. However, it's a bit of tough love with this car. I love it to pieces. It's my second car. My first car was a Vauxhall Vectra, which I dare look back on, but it does still exist. I sold it on because I didn't really need such a big car. And then I bought this. It's a bigger car. Why the fuck have I bought it? Well, I bought it because, well, it was going on the cheap at the time. It was low mileage, had 2 owners, had fully working aircon, which is a Vectra I never fucking had. But this car had all the options with it. It had half leather interior, as you can see. It's got automatic lights, automatic fans, automatic wipers, cruise control, which is essential for what I do because I go to work in Chester and I just like putting in cruise control in the morning. I've got an automatic mirror that dims by itself. I've got automatic heated mirrors, automatic heated rear windows even, and I've got full electric windows. All 4 of the windows in this car can move by the touch of a button, which is fantastic. I've added sat-nav into this car, which is fantastic because, well, I do need it at times. I do get lost. I am officially like Captain Slow, James May. I have no idea where I'm going half the time. However, it is starting to age. It is 2006, so it's over 12 years old. Well, it is 12 years old, should I say. And it is showing signs of age. Now, also with the fuel thing that's going on as well with diesels and petrols, I have no idea what I want to get next. Whether I want to get a diesel or I want to get a petrol. So, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what I get, isn't it? Okay guys, so now we're going to go for a drive in my lovely car. What am I doing? So now we're going to go for a drive in my lovely car. I am going to start the car and then I'm going to get Janet, my voice assistant in this car, to say hello. So let's see if she wants to say hello.
Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
So that's Janet. She is a Bluetooth voice command, which is fantastic. I've got LED lights in the footwells as well, in this car as well, an armrest, and plenty of space. So, let's go. VVT does not agree with me in this car. I'd say 60% of the time. I never have an issue with this car when I'm driving. However, I have had an issue with it before, plenty of it. So, she goes pretty well, in all fairness. It's an old car. She's an old car. Younger than me. But she's a good car. So I'm going to put my foot down. Let's see what she does. So so she shakes quite a bit, but she certainly moves. I tried servicing her myself, and well, I found a few discrepancies, and I found cylinder 4 once with this car flooded with oil. I've had an exhaust leak before. I've had cruise control not work before. I've had a gearbox go in this car before. I've had the power steering sort of decide to disintegrate where it became very heavy. The brakes, the clutch even. I had no clutch. I was just pressing down on the clutch and there was just nothing there. It wouldn't get out of gear. You can probably hear a knocking that's going on actually. That would probably be the boot. The boot makes a knocking sound because the latch isn't properly on. I don't know. This window actually dropped once whilst I was driving. The window motor mechanism actually decided to snap in two, which was very handy. I mean, this car's got nearly 94,000 miles on the clock. I mean, okay, it's old, it's weathered, but still, should a car really do this? I don't know. I mean, this is the longest car I've owned out of the 2 cars that I've had, but you know, it's strange. It baffles me sometimes with this car, whether what it does is supposed to, well, it's never been tampered with, I would have thought, by the previous owner. I mean, like I said, it's only had 2 other than me. So, I mean, I can't knock this car. There are a few nooks and crannies that still need fixing with this thing. Whether I will get onto them by the time I sell this car, I don't know. I'm kind of not wanting to spend too much money. I mean, I drive a lot, don't get me wrong. I go out mostly in this car. I meet a load of people, and that's what I like about this car. It's an old friend to me, this. You know, the amount of people I've met during ownership of this car, the amount of people I never knew before this car, you know, I've had my fair share of problems. It's had its fair share of problems with me, and so far it seems to be behaving itself. There are a few nooks and crannies, like I said, that need still doing. Right, I know there's an engine mount that needs doing. I'm going to change eventually. There is a weird noise coming from the VVT pulley. I'm not sure what that is all about. However, it doesn't affect the performance really. The clutch on this might need changing because the clutch problem I had last time was actually down to the slave cylinder. I ended up changing that and everything seemed okay, but apparently brake fluid went all over the clutch, which may have contaminated it, which is why I'm getting the symptoms that I'm getting now. So this is my car. As you can see, I'm driving it perfectly fine. It's nice and comfortable to drive. Would I recommend somebody getting one of these? Actually, I would say yes, and for multiple reasons. Now, some are good, some are bad. The good reasons why you should get a Vauxhall Vectra from either, well, it depends, 2002 up till 2008, I believe, was the last ones they made. The reasons why I'd say it'd be better to buy one, especially a facelift, is because they look nice. They look very executive still. They're still nice looking cars. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of parts available everywhere for this type of car. This car has, in the scrapyard, there's loads of these in the scrapyard. Absolutely loads of these in the scrapyard. There's loads of parts you can readily get available the same day, which is fantastic with this car. And what else that baffles me is you've got the Astra H that was from the same year, and they're more expensive on insurance because there's loads of teenagers driving them and crashing them because they're sporty. And don't get me wrong, I would like one, but unfortunately I can't fit in one as well as I could do this because I am short-torsoed, long-legged, so it doesn't really work out for me. But with a Vectra C, the insurance is cheap for what they are, and it's a big car, don't forget. And they're cheap to buy. You can pick up a decent one from under £1,000. And that's for like a 1.8 that's been well looked after and may have a slight cosmetic mark to it. And they're good cars. Yes, they go wrong, but every car goes wrong, and you'll find that out one day. You can buy any car, whether it be a Corsa, a Fiesta. I mean, look at the 1 litre EcoBoost. The 1 litre EcoBoost cars, they are prone to going on fire. I mean, so are Vauxhall, but, you know, I paid £1,800 for this car 2 years ago. And that had a 3-month warranty on it. It also had a new clutch. It had loads of things done. It would have cost me a lot less than what I paid for it if I had just left it. And that was because there was loads of things wrong with this car. He put it up for sale for about 800 quid. Okay? And he said to me if I could pick out every little nook and cranny wrong with this car, he would fix it and the price would be £1,800. So the clutch needed a complete new clutch at the time. It needed a new mirror motor because the mirrors weren't working. The front grille was actually hanging on by silicone. The rear emblem was held on by double-sided sticky tape. The tyres were bald, so they needed changing. It needed a decent service and it needed MOT. So I got all them done, and then I think there was also a seatbelt missing as well because the previous owner took it off for whatever reason, and I believe it was that seat there in the corner, and the excuse was that a baby seat was there. The horn wasn't working, so I got that fixed as well under that sort of thing. There was another thing as well, I'm pretty sure it was with the alloys. I bought the alloys and found out that actually I've got a video somewhere where I can show you what the car used to look like when I bought it. The windscreen was changed because there was a crack in it. That was changed under the guy's jurisdiction at the garage, which is fantastic. And I think those rear brakes were also done as well. But other than that, I thought it was a good buy. I knew exactly what I was getting. I was getting a new cam belt on it as well. So I thought it was a good buy. Do I still think it's a good buy? Yes. Could I have got it cheaper? Absolutely. But I found that this car had everything done to it. It was in pristine condition, really. The previous owner hated it, but with the right amount of work done to it, and especially being it done properly, just makes this car even better. And that's why I bought it. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my car, and hopefully I'll be able to do some things on this car before I get rid of it, but what will be will be. So hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching again. I know I'll probably say this and repeat it so many times, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.